Hey guys, what's up? This is Anadia from Canvas Tutorials, and today I'm going to be introducing you guys to Photoshop styles. Some of you may be already fluent in using the styles, but for this tutorial I'm going to be showing you guys how to download the styles, load the styles, and use the styles, and kind of how it ups your game as far as a layout designer. For you, I have drawn kind of a simple basic layout, and we're going to be stylizing this. As you can see, I am in Photoshop. I don't know if it's possible in GIMP to use styles. I tried the other day and I could not figure it out. That's probably because I've been using Photoshop for so long. But I'm using Photoshop CS5. I do not have experience with any lower, but CS6 has the same feature, so you're good. If anything, if you want to try it, go to adobe.com and get the 30-day trial of Photoshop and create your heart out. But today what we're going to do is I'm going to introduce you to a blog that I feel is a great place for styles, and we're going to go from there. So this blog is called Vandalay Design, as you can see. This is a blog post I found on Google, and it has all these awesome styles on them. Most of these are either going to be in blocks. Let me find a block for you. Like this. They'll be in blocks, or they'll be as letters. Styles usually are, in the IMV world at least, are applied to the actual layout itself, the body. So, let's pick one. Which one I want. There's a whole bunch of options. I got that one. I downloaded that one just a few minutes ago. Gotta find something I'm gonna love. Perfect, these are cute. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna right click, open in a new tab. You can open it in the same window, but I like to keep things a little more organized. The key word here is ASL. Not age, sex, location, but it's a file type. Usually you'll be directed to DeviantArt. It'll say download file. If it doesn't say ASL and it says zip, go ahead and open the zip file, but if there's no ASL, don't download it, because if it's a PSD, it will not show up in patterns. Obviously you can do it that way, but an ASL takes you right to the point and it's not much of a hassle. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on download file. It's going to pop up. Obviously I'm using this in Firefox. So it's saved into my downloads. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up my downloads from my computer. I'm going to find it. I don't remember what it's called. I have to remember what it's called. Style Serious. Okay. So let's go to Downloads. Style Serious. Oh, there it is. You're going to, oops. You're going to cut. Go to your desktop. Make a new folder just for styles. Mine's hidden, but it's right here, so I'm going to open it. If you're opening it from a zip file, you can, using WinRAR, which is a free software as well, you can download it right into this folder rather than having to go to downloads and cut and paste. We're going to paste it. Now, my flub was, excuse me, my flub was earlier that I couldn't remember what the name was. So remember that it's called Style Serious, or whatever your file name is. Go into Photoshop, open up your styles window. You can do that by going to Window and opening Styles with the check mark. There's going to be a little drop down. A reminder, I am using CS5, so CS6 might be a little different in any versions below. We're going to click on the little side menu. We're going to click Load Styles. Style Serious. Now, as you can see, I've already downloaded a frick ton of styles. Move your scroll all the way down. Here are the styles that we just downloaded. The 6 styles. So how can they be used? Well, instead of having this all gray, we could maybe add a little color, like so. Or here's some other styles that I've got. Just playing around with them. Hot pink. I'm going to use one of these because it was actually really kind of classy. We got a black one. Kind of like the black one. But this is kind of like what it is. And you can always take off the style. So if you don't like the style, just go ahead and click this button. And it'll take the style right back off. With no problems. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of stylize this. You don't have to use that site. If you just use Google and you find places on Google that have free Photoshop styles, that works too. They have mega packs that have like 70 swatches. These are called swatches. Of styles that are for free. It's pretty simple. I've just had people kind of wonder why their layouts don't sell that much, and oh, well, I don't know how to do that. Well, it's not hard. We've discovered how it works. Plop was demonstrating to me a while ago how styles made making layouts so much faster and a lot easier than going through and doing everything by hand. If you're one of the people who prefers to do it by hand, that's totally cool. But if you're something like me, I like to get things done in a quick fashion and get it over with. This can also be applied to text. Excuse me. It can also be applied to text as well. You can edit this text once you've done it. So let's say this is a pre-made and I need someone else's name. I can put in my own name and the style still applies. As well, if I don't want the style on it, all I have to do is come up here, take off the style, or if I had that style on it, I could just go ahead and change it right then into something new. It's a pretty simple concept. I'm going to go ahead and undo so it says new and everything. But it's a pretty simple concept. I hope you guys kind of will look into this and play around with styles. Please do, because it's one of the biggest sellers on the HBAG. And you know, it's all about wanting to sell your layouts and get them totally sold. And you know, having the flat colors like we had before isn't really the best way to present a layout. It works, but it doesn't really get the sales going. Using Photoshop styles will get this going. In GIMP, you can get the same thing with gradients. Just make sure you have gradient control. Don't go super gradients, but just make sure you got it under control. And yeah, so this was the tutorial for styles. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, email us, Facebook us, find us on IMView. We're getting ready to move our general site onto the group page, so we're looking forward to that. Yeah, see you guys in the next video.